Today we'll be looking at top 5 games nobody's heard of, but all gamers, and I mean gamers, should play. Number 5 is Doom Eternal. I am surprised by the amount of people who have never heard of Doom. Like, only 5 people have ever heard of the game Doom. Despite the fact that Doom Eternal is a really old game, like, it came out in 1985, the graphics, I mean, they're really bad. I mean, what you expect? Doom Eternal is, like, really old. But, like, it's a great game, but it's also a bad one, because fuck this game, but don't. It's really hard to explain, since there's only 5 people in the world who've ever actually played Doom. There's a lot to hate about it, and there's a lot to like. The fact that there's no guns in this game, I mean, you're killing demons, but you just don't have any guns. It's just stupid. Like, what the fuck? And I know, and this game is trying to be kid-friendly. Like, why is it always trying to be kid-friendly all the time? Like, there's barely any gore in this game. For a game about killing demons, this game has barely any gore. But, to be honest, let me just be frank here. It is the worst fucking game ever. Fuck the people who made this game. Fuck the people who like this game. Fuck the entire community. And fuck anyone who thought this game had potential. Because you deserve to die. Also, the best version of this game is the Stadia version. Now, the next game in this list is actually nobody's really heard of. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5. It's meant by this really small company named Rockstar, and basically it's you helping people. It's you're like the nicest person in the world. There's no violence. It's a great family game. It's probably one of the best family games ever made. But what I'm really trying to get at here is this game has been released to 3 generations of consoles. Like, there hasn't been a GTA 6, and that is because the developers have said no, they don't want your money. They just want to make a good game. There's no microtransactions in this game, in the online, and they're not going to make a GTA 6 because they want their game to get recognition. And it's not lazy. Like, to the people who want GTA 6, fuck you. Because GTA 5 will be released for 100 years. Because nobody wants GTA 6. There's been 5 games, surprisingly, already. Like, nobody's heard of any of the games. But they want their 5th game to get recognition. So, unfortunately, this next game is, it's breaking the rule. A lot of people have heard, not really many people have heard of this game, but it's really critically acclaimed. It is, one of, the best games ever made. It's just so polished. There's just so much love put into this game. They put really hard work into this game. There's no bugs in this game. There's a lot of people who claim that there's bugs in this game, but fuck them, they're just, trolls. This game looks fantastic, the character models are fine, the animations are fine. Shut up, people who think this game has bad animations. It has fucking great ones. It comes from a franchise called the Mass Effect franchise. Nobody's heard of Mass Effect. It's there's nothing I can think of from Mass Effect. It's just such a forgettable franchise. But the Mass Effect Andromeda is the one that stands out because it's so great. It is the best. And then there's Mass Effect 2, which is the worst game ever. Don't fucking play Mass Effect 2. It is for losers and weirdos. And it just looks. There's a lot of passion they put into this. And I can't really say much more because I think everyone should play this. Everyone. I don't care if you're a fucking epic gamer or whatever. Your grandma or anything. Or else I will come to your house and I will kill you. Everyone should play this in their lifetime. Because if they don't, they won't have much of a lifetime. Because I will fucking murder them. Like, there's just, I mean, I can't believe there are people who think this game is bad, because it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. Oh, Jesus. It's amazing. Please, just play this game. Thank you for listening. Alright, so this one is a horror game more. It's really, really scary. It's probably one of the scariest games ever. Now, it's called, it's from a franchise called Silent Hill. Nobody's heard of it. It is a fucking bad franchise. But, like Mass Effect Andromeda, it is the standout. It, like, they were going to make a playable, like, a first-person horror game in this franchise. And it wasn't asking for your money. There was no microtransactions. Like, the cheek of them. Like, this was Hideo Kojima who had this idea to make it into like they were gonna do that. But luckily, Konami stopped Kojima and fired him, because he fucking deserved that. Because, like, you have to understand, to make a good horror game, you need to spend every fucking penny on it. If you want to really feel immersed in a horror game, like, if you want to make a really good horror game, you have to, and I mean have to, ask for it, for the players' money. And that's why Silent Hill, they made a gambling machine of Silent Hill. What it basically does is, it takes your money, you don't win anything, like, and, I don't know, you just watch some 3 slots go round and round. I mean, it's just such an innovative idea, like, innovative. It's so good. Like, you can win money from this, but nine times, like, 9 billion, like, there is 0% chance you're gonna win any money from this. But you should still try, because it's watching 3 things go round and round. Like, that is so cool. Honestly, like, the Silent Hill franchise was dying, but luckily the pachinko game brought it back from its grave. Like, the Silent Hill franchise was never good. Like, there was one game that everyone thinks is the best, and it's called Silent Hill 2. That game sucks dick. You should not play that game. You should play Silent Hill Pachinko. If there's one thing you should do in your life, it's play Silent Hill Pachinko. I don't care if it's not in your country. You should go over to Japan and play it, you fucking dingbat. Now, if you don't, I will do the exact same thing I said it in the Mass Effect Andromeda part. I will come to your house and I will kill you. Because if you haven't played this game in your life, well, play it, or else I'm going to cut your life short. That's all I have to say. Everyone should play this game. It's just such a great game. It's so emotional. It's not about story or gameplay. It's just about money. It's just about money. Like, there's no passion in this game or anything. And I am truly grateful for that. Thank you, Konami. Also, Metal Gear Survive is is like an honorable mention. By the way, you should play Metal Gear Survive. Great game. Better than all the other Metal Gear games. Alright, this one is... Now, I'm going to say this. This game is not just the best game you've ever heard. It is the best game of all time. And I can say that with passion, because not a lot of people agree with me. A lot of people say this game is bad. But you see these people? See those people? You tell them they are absolute fuckheads. Because, look... This is an absolute classic. Like, anyone who owned an N64 should have played the game. A lot of people give games like GoldenEye 64 and Perfect Dark and Mario 64 and all them games too much recognition. Those games sucked. But I can tell you right now, if there's one game you should play on this list, I mean, I'm just gonna go out and straight be honest with you. The first 2, they were fucking jokes. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Doom Eternal are just, like, some of the worst games ever made. But this game right here is just the best, most amazing game ever made. The graphics, like, they hold up amazingly today, like, amazing. They're just, like, there are some games today, like, you remember Doom Eternal? That game doesn't look as good. You see, like, the new RTX games, like, there's, you know, Crisis Remastered and stuff, they just don't look as good. The game, like, nothing does. Like, name a game and it just doesn't look as good. This is the best looking game of all time. Like, it's got such fun gameplay. It's got an amazing story, amazing voice acting. I'm actually crying when I'm saying this, but if you hate this game or haven't played it, but you should. But if you hate this game, then let me just say, I am going to find out where you live, and I am going to blow up your phone, because I'm gonna turn off your electricity, because you do not deserve to have electricity, because you people who think this game is shit don't deserve to have electricity. That is right. Like, I can't believe there are people, like, GameStop haven't been selling this game, and I'm like, why? Like, this game should be on Steam, this game should be on everywhere, everyone should play it. So, yeah, that's where we're gonna end. For probably one of the most magnificent games of all time. So, thank you for watching this, and if you disagree, dislike. But if you dislike, you've got both your hands cut off. If you like, you get both your hands cut off. No, you get one hand cut off. But you know the drill. Like, this game is amazing. Play this game. It looks great. It is great. And it will be the best game. It will always be the best game of all time, no matter what happens.